viewers, welcome to our Freeze Concept TV headline. EFCC zonal head admit Tinubu is a criminal. The head of Land and Property Fraud section of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) Ilorin Zonal Office Ms. Adeola Aderina has admitted that Tinubu is a criminal. Mr. Aderina made the admission while defending the meaning of forfeiture during a tweet space group discussion with them. Final forfeit: what happens when banks fail to comply? Responding to a question, Aderina said on the record, actually, forfeit is not a fine, it's a way worse than a fine. It is confiscating the property of a criminal. You can get a parking ticket fine and it doesn't make you a criminal. If you forfeit, then you are definitely a criminal, like one illegal president like that. Alright viewers, you have listened to today's news. The headline says, Førfeiturè, EFCC zonal head admit Tinubu is a criminal. I don't want to say anything. With what she said, a lot of people tweeted. We'll read people's tweets, then we'll go to comment. Somebody here says, Bust laugh as she dropped the banger finish. This album with Supreme Court one record. Nobody go fit here and finish. Oh, we they warn them now. How can you say criminal and not a fine in the same sentence? Double think is weak enough. Somebody here says, somebody tweeted and says, thank God she knows that it is through an act of criminality that someone can be made to forfeit his or her wealth. Case closed. Another person tweeted, I was on that space when that Prøvè, that rip at official EFCC say that rubbish. I laughed myself to the extent I didn't know when I pressed leave to get out of the space. Somebody here says, actually she's correct. A fine is considered a fine when you are to pay from what you own, but forfeit is making you relinquish that which is the product of your criminal activities. If a man defrauds someone of 5 million and buys a car, when he forfeit that car, it is not a fine. It is not just a fine, rather it is him relinquishing the product of his criminal activities. Well, he says, wait, let me get this. Forfeit is not a crime, but to deprive a criminal from enjoying his criminal activities. So Tinubu is a criminal. Whoa, that talk almost. What he says, I wish to also add that no one forfeit taxes. Taxes are paid, not forfeited. If you have ever forfeited anything, you are a criminal, even if you are a GCFR. Somebody tweeted and said, EFCC says forfeit is not a fine, it's a tool to prevent a criminal from enjoying the possessed of his illegal activities. Let's go to comment. Somebody here says in the comment section that those who, despite the opposite, are trying to drag Nigeria down by either joking or complying, align Tinubu's name with would suffer the consequences themselves unless they are themselves clean beyond reproach. Somebody says the FBI and US court document says that Tinubu was never indicated, charged, persecuted, nor convicted for any crime in the United States of crime. Forfeit plead begins or fine does not exist anywhere in any of the document. Somebody here says, I and my family will locate to the moon if a criminal is declared winner to be Nigerian president by tribunal. Somebody here says, tell those who want to change what constitutional criminality to know that the idea of calling a spade a spoon or in the bid to win a case and be seen as learned gentlemen was what made me to withdraw my studentship as a law student. My candidate appeal is that lawyers should stop removing the O sound from that name in replacement. Somebody here says, from my finding, in the case of civil forfeit, the difference is that no criminal conviction is required, and unlike criminal forfeit, in which the proceeding is against a person, civil forfeit is proceeding against property, which is deprived from criminal activities or proceed of a crime. People want their opinion. Some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. Wait, I'm coming. Let's read that again. Now, the report says, the head of Land and Property Fraud section of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) Ilorin Zonal Office Ms. Adeola Aderina has admitted that Tinubu is a criminal. Mr. Aderina made the admission while defining the meaning of forfeit during a tweet space group discussion with them. Final forfeit: what happened when banks fail to comply? responding to a question, and Daring said on the record, actually, forfeit is not a fine. It's a way worse than a fine. It is confiscating the property of a criminal. You can get a pranking ticket fine and it doesn't make you a criminal. If you forfeit, then you are definitely a criminal, like one illegal president like that. Please, viewers, when you are done, please go and, most of us really need to have this Nigerian constitution. No? We need to have it so we know most of all these things. And sometimes you need to visit Google to get more understanding, so you don't get confused when people are trying to rack your brains with so many things here. A lot of people with their own opinion about forfeiting and saying that when a criminal, when you say forfeit is when a criminal sells a property that he stole or something and give out the money. The criminal will not be able to enjoy that thing. That's what they call forfeit. A lot of people with their own idea. That's what I'm reading lately. If you want to really know more, just go to Google and find out more about it and get to know what it really means. So you know when things like this comes to your doorstep, that you know what to do and how to make sure the criminal that got your property or steal something from you gets to pay. Then you know what to do at the right time. Somebody here says, it's her opinion and she has every right to it, even if it's not correct. Now, a lot of people are saying that what she said is not correct. For you to, why not lawyers? I don't know if our lawyers will be able to. If you're a lawyer and you listen to me, can you please really say something about this forfeiting of a thing? Can you just say something about it? Let all of us have more idea. Or if you really want to get more idea, you can just go to Google and find out more. Or if you have a lawyer friend, you can ask your lawyer friend so you don't get confused. So that because at this rate that Nigeria is going, we need people. You need to have knowledge of a lot of things. So people will not steal your property or offend you and go scot-free. You will know what to do when you need to do what you need to do when somebody offends you. Do you understand? Because somebody here says all the propagandas and circumstantial evidence presented are sufficient. Somebody here said low, but somebody said very hidden criminal. His people call him Oleburuku Mbarawo Onyoshi. Somebody here says he don't sit down for Aso Rock. Nobody go fit carry am komoto. Somebody here says, I want to ask, can someone forfeit property and made through illegal deal and still not go to jail? Yes. Oh, a lot of questions. People are really asking questions about this forfeiting. Please, if you really need to know what it really means. So when somebody is trying to take what belongs to you, know what to do and how to react so you don't lose something. Because some people are really kind of crazy. Sorry for using that word. People are really kind of crazy. But when you know what to do, nobody would take what belongs to you, and you know how to deal with them the right way. All right, we have come to the end of today's news. Please do what in the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.